we have our two directors of First Impressions, Trish Lefere and Dana Vance. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Bart.
Glad to have you here and glad to have you on our JTV team. There's a lot in common, really, you have, particularly with this job. I think you both started within one day of each other.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it's 6 years now.
2017.
Yeah, 6 years.
Wow.
37,000 guests almost for your show, and I think it's 1,000 guests for the morning show you're going to hit next week.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that because of you.
Yep.
You're the keeper of stats.
Yes. Yeah, we input all the guests and where they're from and where they're here for, and it started in 17, and we kept it going, moving forward, and I'm going backwards, and I'm in 2004 now, so.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just nice for referral, like if you need to look up when somebody was on or some video footage, it works pretty well most of the
Yeah,
time.
it's amazing. 'Cause
Yeah.
we just had several examples today where we had guests willing to look back and see what happened at the Sportsman's Banquet or JC Baseball or you name it. It's because of you guys. Now, you both have had nice careers outside of the television biz. What were you doing before?
Well, I was a stay-at-home mom for 16 years, so that was my favorite job so far. And then I worked at Lumen Christi for about 8 years as the attendant secretary, a short stint at Queens as an aide, and then came over here. So
Great.
always just part-time work, but it's been fun.
And you had a different career.
Healthcare. Yep,
Yeah.
mostly healthcare. Well, all healthcare, I should say. My last job, I was at Disability Connections, and before that, I was in Grand Rapids as a nursing home administrator, and then Chelsea as a nursing home administrator, and I was also worked as a social worker, and I worked in hospice with Karen.
Yeah, my wife Karen worked with, that's
Yeah.
where I first got to meet Dana,
Yes.
when they both worked together at hospice.
Yeah.
So we called the job Director of First Impressions, and that's also known as a receptionist, and I think that's one of the things we don't like the word receptionist because it doesn't describe all that you do. There's so much more. So what's a day like? A day in the life? Dana?
Well, I think the most important thing that we do throughout the day, and that's before the morning show and before the afternoon show, is we greet the guests and we make them feel welcome, because people are really nervous to be on a live TV show.
like you two.
Like us too.
Dana and more so Trish, this isn't their most favorite thing to do.
No.
We're more one-on-one people, so if there was no cameras.
Does it get easier each year?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Because you now wear name tags, but our previous director of First Impressions, Claudia Bovee, who still watches, so we appreciate that. A lot of people didn't know her name. We had her name on her desk, but people looked over that and they called her Gloria. That was common. Do you get that?
Yeah. No, the name tags are huge.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
huge because people, you
Yes.
can see, they look at them, and I think it makes us all comfortable.
Yeah.
Plus, they know we work here then when we have a name tag on.
Well, you are. You're the face of, not just director of First Impressions, face of JTV. People know you. People know you through JTV
Yeah, oh,
and
for sure.
JTV through you.
A lot of connections. I was at my circle meeting, our a Social Justice Commission meeting with Queens yesterday, and make connections. There was a Sheila Everts was there from Habitat, and we talked about Steve Castle, and that's from being here. So it's neat to make connections. I've met all those people through working here. So.
And you're not from here.
No, I've been here 30 years, so it's home now. But yeah,
Like me, we're not from
we're
here.
transplants.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But if you're not born here, no, you're not from here.
No.
Kat,
Okay, so what are you saying?
I'm not from here either.
No matter how long you lived here.
You're not from here if you're not born here.
Correct. Yeah.
When I first, for many years, when I was first here, people asked, what school did you go to?
Yes.
And they meant what? High school.
Yes, they
Yeah.
did.
And if I said Rice Memorial, they said, okay,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, I thought it was funny when I moved here that they called pontoon boats rafts. And I was like, well, what's a raft? The thing that you jump off? No, that boat.
Yeah.
And then I realized that pontoons were actually invented in Jackson, Michigan.
They sure were. you brought a little bit of life behind JTV, outside of JTV, your family and your things are going on in your life. I think we'll start with Trish. Tell us about the photos you brought along.
Yeah, so this is my family this summer. We had a fun vacation in Michigan City, Indiana. So I got a daughter, 2 daughters and a son, and some of the other pictures I'll be able to pick them up easier for you. But we had a great time. My daughter Jen's there on the right, her husband Mitch, and we've got 3 grandkids, Gavin, and then Cameron and Jolene. So they're a ton of fun. They live in Indiana.
Well, they've grown up a lot since the last
They're
picture.
3.5
Wow.
now, yeah, and Gavin's 11. So this is Bob and I, and then my daughter Sarah's on the right, Ben's on the left, and Maddie's with Ben, his girlfriend, and Max. We went to X-Play when they were here over Christmas. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I was surprised it wasn't as hard as we thought it would be. Went to Agma, went to the pinball bar, so we had a nice night down here, downtown. This is in Indianapolis where my daughter Sarah lives, and it was like a harvest night, so it was really cool. It was at one of the museum's outdoor lit up area. It was beautiful, so that
Cool
was fun.
picture.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then there's us at our house with the grandkids. We had them for Christmas Eve, which was super fun. We got to leave out cookies for Santa and feed the reindeer and all that kind of stuff, so that was really fun to have them. And that's our Christmas photo. So that's all of us there. So very thankful for all of them.
Beautiful family.
Yeah, thanks.
We've yet to take our Christmas photo.
Oh.
Our Christmas cards, we haven't sent them out yet.
Well, it could be New Year's
It might be Valentine's.
or next year.
Well, I've had a chance to meet several of your family, and
Yeah.
they're just like you, just wonderful.
Thanks, yeah, very
Yeah.
fortunate.
Now let's look at Dana's crew.
All right, well, this is my daughter and son-in-law, Brittany and Rob, and her 2 kids, Tabitha and Finn. My oldest daughter.
Wow.
Yeah, and those are my other 2 grandkids. The taller one is Kennedy, and the littler one is Josie. They are the children of my son and daughter-in-law, Jamie and Tricia.
Good name.
And there they are there, Jamie and Tricia and their 2 kids.
I see them all over town.
And we have a blended family, and this is our newest great-granddaughter, and her name is Joey, and they brought her over to me on Halloween because I love Halloween, and it's so fun to have her all dressed up, play with her.
Cute.
She's cute.
And both of you, I can't believe you're grandmothers, or let alone great-grandmothers.
I know. And this is a picture of Tabby and Finn in the falling trails.
Falling Waters Trail.
Falling
Yeah.
Waters Trail. Yeah, there we go.
Finn looking very outdoorsy there.
Yeah. This 6 couples, we go on a weekend vacation every year, and this is Jim and I on the right, and friends of ours, Jill and Steve. And for a couple years now, we've gone to South Haven, and this next year we're going to go walk the bridge up for Labor Day up in.
Have you ever done that before?
We have.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's really, really fun. And it's, you think it's scary because of the grates,
Yeah.
because you can see down at the water. It really isn't. I was surprised that it was really fun. This is my son on the right, Jamie, and my daughter on the left, Brittany. Every year we go to Marshall, Michigan for my birthday, and that is us at Schuler's.
Fun.
The stores are all open on the first Friday in December. Just a tradition that we've done for 32 years now. It's fun.
Yes. Yeah. And the whole kit and caboodle.
Yes. So this is Jim on the right, and baby Joey, and then Maddie, and then Gracie's 21st birthday, and behind her is Delton, and then her mom is to the left, and then in the back is Kate, and H, he's a friend of Delton's in the back. So we were celebrating Gracie's 21st birthday.
Nice. And did you notice in both pictures the baby's in the
I get to hold
trance
it.
or hypnotized look on it?
Yeah.
All right, so you get a chance to meet a lot of people, and this is a question I get. Who are your favorite guests?
Ooh, you get asked that, boy.
I get asked that a lot, yeah.
You like the ones who talk.
I do, yeah.
Oh, man.
I like the guests on Meet the Staff. It's fun to have the staff here on the hot seat.
Well, let's see, I think the guests that are most fun are honestly the guests that are pretty nervous. And so you have to really talk to each one of them and make them comfortable and kind of take their mind off that they're going to be on live TV, and so that's kind of fun for me.
I kind of enjoy the ones that have been here a bunch of times. Because then you can just talk about whatever. So I guess it's a good mix, right?
It is, and I like the ones that have seen the show.
Yeah.
To me,
Yes.
if they've seen the show, I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because every once in a while you'll have a guest and you'll ask them if they've ever
Not
seen
very
the
often,
show.
though.
No.
Not
Yeah.
very often.
Because you tell them to lie. When Bart asks you if you've seen
Karen
the show.
does. Karen tells them to
does.
lie. I said, well, haven't you looked online at all or whatever? Oh, yeah. I'm like, well, just tell them that.
I can honestly say that there are very few guests that I talk to that haven't seen the show.
Yeah.
It's exploded the last couple of years, as you know. just
And
with
you know,
lack of a
it-
newspaper and the sports coverage and every event that you guys are at and all the photo galleries.
And
it's
online.
That's where everybody's looking now for stuff.
right.
For sure.
They watch the show online on JTV.tv and
Yep.
Facebook and all of that media that JTV
It's a place
is
to go
on.
now for the news.
Yeah.
So.
And you've been in the photo galleries.
Yes.
Yes.
As somebody said to me, my son did, why do they have an employee in there? And I said, I don't know.
You're part of the community.
That's true.
You are. Two reasons. Jackson is so great and JTV is so positive and welcoming. Our directors of First Impressions on Meet the JTV staff, Trish, Lefere, and Dana Vance. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks
See,
for having us.
Wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, we've got more to come on today.